Welcome back, everybody. This is D&D. This is session number 35 of the Virlinia 2 campaign. And last time, the Virlinian Vanguard released all the horses from the Litzo family farm. Every filly and foal, save for the stable stud Benevol, who wouldn't leave without his daughter Chardonnay, who's currently living on the Ketsk family vineyards. The party then met Duck's giant patron, Glug, who demanded more trinkets from Duck, after which the party departed the coastal city of Stormseye to return to Hazelward. Along the way to Hazelward, the party stopped near the hag Odorous Lynn Crackleskin's home and fought off some magical lizard folk, saying something about a magical box. It's now around 3 p.m. in the month of the harvest. The rain has lifted, and the party is thinking of whether they should head west to the elven forest kingdom of Efen Ennore, or whether they should head straight south back to Hazelward. And so that's where we're going to pick up.
I think we talked about going to, see the lady we gave the sword to, right?
Do we know what we want to ask them or, talk to them about?
Maybe we should talk to them. I mean, we don't know who to trust. Might as well throw some other players into the ring.
Yeah, sure.
Maybe
we know
we
we're
could-
being hunted for the box, too, right?
Oh, yeah. I'm sure it's
The
safe.
fact that we don't have
And
it.
Glug wants a box.
That's also true.
Yeah.
The party might remember that they had lent the box to Professor Podemos to do some research on.
To the elves?
To the elves!
All right, so I'm going to change the map.
Who made the elves the least mad? I feel like I remember her being very sassy.
She
I give
hated
her an axe.
a
I don't
cursed
know if she'd
axe.
like that or not. Yeah, this is true. So maybe not.
Did we tell her that it was cursed?
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Oh, God, that's not enough.
The party walks about half an hour west toward the elven forest kingdom, Efen Ennore, where they come across the same priestess who had removed the curse on Elena's axe from earlier. She's currently standing about 70, 80 feet away from you, northwest in the middle of this forest glade. Scattered around her are about 5 large crates, empty crates, which look like they have shards of glass and stains of black liquid inside the crates, as well as spilled out onto the grass below. This elf, this very tall, sort of serious-looking elf, is carrying a large. It's kind of like, it's not the same size bottle of Kife that you seen earlier inside the toy Weenie Babies or anything like that. It's actually a large flask-sized a clear bottle. It's like a glass bottle of Kife. And she's kind of putting the stopper on it and putting it into her pack. You do see that she notices you. She looks like she's giving the party eye contact, but not currently saying anything.
What are you doing, Bahuja? That's her name, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's what I wrote down. It's like very poorly written to try and remember how to say it.
She looks back at you and says, "Oh, ni hao. Ni de jiaran bu shi nali. What are you doing here?"
We're here to tell you of our travels that we have had in the last 2 days since we saw you last, because we were sure you wanted to hear them.
She motions a little closer and asks the party in general. So, no more curses, no more cursed weapons.
Not that we know of.
Yeah, no, I don't think so.
We were coming to build our friendship, potentially become allies. As I kind of look to my party mates, go, is this right? I don't really remember.
Oh, yeah, I think that's why. We've been working for the council, and they're not really helping us out too much, so we wanted to come to you all. Just had a hunch maybe we're not being told the truth in some of the matters, and I mean,
Also,
you've
one
helped
of
us
the
before.
members of the council is dead.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Where did you discover this, Vanguard?
Hesla Rigatoni? Where did we discover she was dead?
You discovered Heslo Rigatoni is dead.
Yes.
Where did she die? How did she die?
Well, she was trying to kill us, so we in turn killed her.
It was all an accident. We definitely didn't mean to do it.
We absolutely meant to do it.
Okay.
Because
So
she had attacked us first.
But she also was like planning stuff.
And what did you learn from her that could be useful to us forming an alliance?
She was in the
Well-
kite game.
Yep.
So there's probably more people in the council who are involved in the Kive.
Kind of
Like-
raises a red flag for us, considering, we've been working for him for the last couple days.
How long has it been?
Over a week.
Okay.
Balhuja kind of like is deep in thought and nods in Elena's direction and says, I think you're right. I think you cannot trust everyone on the Zadash Town Council.
But we also learned that there's strife between the main Kaifers as well.
Well, that means the rumors are true. It means the people doing Kaif in Central Virlinia are addicted and getting involved in trouble, is my understanding.
Well, I think more so, I think there's strife happening between Gilmore, Ron DeSantis,
Yeah, there's like a power grab going on.
yes, and Lasagna Del Rey
Oh, really?
that we could potentially capitalize on.
I once met Lasagna Del Rey. She is a prickly little goblin, shall we say.
Well, she and Ron DeSantis are shacking up.
Are they? Shh. Very interesting couple. Ron DeSantis is not to be trusted.
No, we've learned that.
Yeah.
Actually, she's next on our list, right?
I
Is that
think
the
we
list
thought
from the
I thought
council,
we're
or is that
keeping
the
a
list?
list?
By list, do you mean someone you will accidentally murder?
No, just like confront.
Okay.
Investigate. Yeah, it's an investigation.
Put her in a place for rehabilitation.
Well,
And while we're on the topic, the addiction and the trouble don't go hand in hand. The trouble and the addiction are separate things, and just because someone's addicted doesn't mean they're troubled. What it really comes from, the trouble comes from misregulation. So when the substance is not controlled, it leads to violence and just issues and mayhem. But when it's more controlled and more regulated, and it's just better for the people, just like Tylenol. Like if Tylenol wasn't controlled, it would be all nine
What
hells.
is Tylenol?
It helps you not numbness.
Mm.
Numbness. Yeah.
that would be great for my
It's-
teeth. I get problems
it's
sometimes.
created from the bones of gnolls as Tylenol.
Mhm.
Ah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So, Vanguard, we might have a common interest since you can see from the shipment behind me that I'm also anti-Kaif.
Oh yeah, we also saw you pocket a bottle. What's that about?
For experimentation. I'd like to find out what the ingredients are.
No, that's smart. We know the
Insight
ingredients.
check.
So we could tell you.
You know the ingredients of the drug that's been spreading all over this continent.
Like 3 different recipes for it.
Yeah, they
I'm
Both
quite
from all
impressed,
over the place.
Vanguard. Would you care to share?
How do we know you won't try to make your own Kaif?
She points down at the round symbol of a hawk on a red background, and you hear a piercing noise of a bird that's all of a sudden flown overhead.
The damn bird again.
Ducks.
I cover Duck a little bit with my body.
Goddamn
Casey just
chickens.
points up and says, "Goose." No. Okay, I tried.
It was good.
Milo says, "Hey, Doc doesn't like those kind of jokes."
He's learning.
She says, well, if I knew the ingredients, I would know what farms to investigate to get them to stop producing those ingredients. Do you know what I mean? I hear some farms have been taken over in lands such as Paranch and Storm's Eye. So it would be very helpful to actually know what the ingredients were.
Yeah, the problem is it's like pretty normal things that like also can be used for Lan. I have a list somewhere. Can we just say we share with her the 3 different recipes?
Okay. Yeah.
I do want to like watch her carefully as we do that though, just to I don't know. See if she's on the up and up.
Yeah,
You want to make
sure
an
we're not
insight check,
getting-
Elena?
Not
Just to
really,
kind of check
but
out. Let's kind of check
yes.
out what this
6?
person's motives might be. You feel like you kind of want to keep this conversation going so you could understand what direction Balhuja is taking this in.
Well, I think we shared pretty much all we know with you. Do you have any info that could help us out?
Yes, I heard that Aranda Santis is one of the meanest guards to ever grace the shores of Virlinia. And he carries quite notable sword on his side.
Hmm.
The sword has a name, and the sword speaks to him.
Oh, that doesn't sound great, or it kind of sounds kind of cool, I guess. I don't know.
It depends on how nice the sword is. I mean, it could
Yeah.
be a singing sword.
Oh.
It's
Be providing helpful melodies into his ear.
she looks down at you, Duck, and says, "Those are very kind and, shall we say, naive thoughts for such a dastardly creature as Rhonda to hold on to. Rhonda's sword is evil."
I've read about many sociopaths that love music. Just saying.
All right. Yeah, that's good. On a scale of, 1 to 3, we already got one of the main. If you could rank 1 to 3, who would be the toughest fight? We came in across the hag, and she kind of worked us. Would Rhonda be a little tougher than the hag?
I would say the hag is significantly older and healthier than Rhonda, but that you could disable Rhonda quite well if you were able to remove his sword from his presence.
Are we sure this one's not cursed too?
Well, it sounds like it's cursed. Yeah, I mean, an
It
evil
might
sword
be.
kind of points towards it.
Well, sentience and curse not always going hand in hand.
Oh,
There
that's
could be a trapped soul in it.
Doc, could you make an investigation check to kind of put some of these clues together?
Can I help you by talking about my experience with a cursed item?
Let's hear it.
I
I
got
cast
a
Zone
bunch
of
of
Truth.
goldfish in my mouth.
Oh, sorry.
Yo, so I'm just gonna pop a Zone of Truth here, just so we're all on the up and up.
Okay.
You can either consent to this, or you can pass a charisma check of 13 to not have to tell me the truth.
Yeah,
She
okay, so
lays-
here's... Go for it.
She lays the big flask of Kaif down on the ground and bows at you with both her palms pressed against one another and says, "I consent, Vanguard."
Oh, that's a great sign. I mean, that's pretty trustworthy. That's all I needed. I don't
also
know if you guys
consent.
have any specific questions.
Well, Doc, let me give you some advantage when you're thinking about first weapons and all these clues. When I had my axe, I felt really powerful, but when it was taken away from me, it was like a drain. So I think I probably would have been much easier to hit and hurt without my axe than with it. But at the same time, with the axe, I was both a better, like, I don't know, had more vitality, but also could have really hurt one of you, like my own people. So
Okay, well, we'll give Duck advantage on that roll. That was a great description. Balhuja seems very... Balhuja is very polite in just nodding at your long summary, Elena.
yes,
18.
Duck, you're able to pick up that there must be some sort of magic or spiritual relationship between Rhonda and the sword, based on how she's describing it, as if there was maybe a pact of some kind, or something that's like a curse.
I think I understand. I think I understand better. Have you all ever read the stories of those people that do really strange? They were called like the My Strange Addiction stories that would come out in the newspaper every here or there. I feel like this might be a situation with Rhonda and their strange addiction to their weapon. They may have married it. They've set up some sort of pact with it. Somebody might be controlling those strings. So I think I understand. We definitely need to separate them from it if we even can.
Duck, after you make this explanation, you hear another bird fly overhead and squawk, and Balhuja bows and leans in a little bit and says, "Oh, and Duck, I forgot to say, I'm pretty sure he sleeps beside it."
Like most people do in wedding marriages. Yep.
Yes, it's quite odd, but
I mean, I sleep beside my axe, but that's because I'm an adventurer and we're out and about in the world, you know?
oh,
I wonder how often the weapon gets between him and lasagna.
Oh, that's true.
Maybe if we could sneak in to his home and take his weapon and then cut his hair just for the heck of it. Maybe it'll make him weaker.
Okay. Does he have a ponytail or like a rat tail or something we need to get rid of? Or
We just shave a bald patch.
okay, cool.
Balhuja admits, she kind of shrugs her shoulders. I do not know what this Rhonda Santos looks like, but he doesn't sound pleasant.
I imagine he has a rat tail.
Perhaps.
And a bald patch already. Like just bald head and rat tail.
Oh,
Perhaps.
awful.
Do you know anything about the vault that Rhonda protects? No?
I know he is in charge of guarding it in the Rovnika city.
And is his house in it?
I do not know where this person lives.
That makes sense. Okay. All right.
Oh, what's the sword's name? You said it had the name?
Oh, Revenant. Does it mean something?
Revenant? Oh god.
Do you want to make an intelligence check, Elena?
It was a
Sure.
Leo DiCaprio movie. I mean, he got an Oscar for it.
I feel like it's some sort of biblical thing, but I am a Jew, so what am I making?
Intelligence.
Intelligence. Just straight intelligence or like history or
Just straight intelligence.
Is it something that returns after death?
14.
Elena, you're surprised to hear that Duck's description is exactly what you recall learning about in Storm's Eye Middle School, that the term revenant means something that returns after death.
What are they teaching your middle school?
It was Storm's Eye. That's some weird shit.
First grade was how to decapitate.
It was a
No,
Jewish.
that was
middle
second grade. Yeah. We ate a lot of babies.
school. It's a whole lot of Old Testament.
And that's blood libel. Okay.
Balhuja then asks the party, do you think this means the victim would come back to life after they are slain by this sword?
No, I think the sword comes back to life after it dies.
Well,
Or
go ahead.
Juan DeSantis has just an undead army.
He might. You should probably investigate somebody who knows something more about Rovnika. I'm afraid the kingdom of Efen Ennore, we're much closely aligned with what's happening west of the heinous swamps.
Do we know anyone who knows more about Rovnika?
We've been once, right?
You've been once, and the party knows that Senor Schlafty will be giving you more information tomorrow about.
Oh, right.
Rovnika. Okay. Well, this has been real helpful. Is there anything else we can do for you?
End the kite trade. Take out all the producers and the distributors, and figure out what's the genie got to do with it. In fact,
What's Genie got?
I think the genie is worthy of further investigation in this scenario.
Gilmore?
Yeah, he's like the head of the whole thing. We know
I
that.
think Gilmore is the head of this whole organization. He has the twins who created the recipe under some sort of spell. She kind of looks around, and no bird flies overhead when she says that.
Why are you looking?
The bird thinks you're wrong. And
Just confirmation. That's all.
While we have you here and you can only speak the truth, tell us about the birds.
What about the birds?
What about the birds?
Oh, I'm happy to answer a question. What question would you like to ask me?
I would like you to answer the question, what are the birds and who are the birds and where are the birds and how are the birds and when are the birds?
Why are the birds?
Why are the birds?
This is many questions, Druid, but here's what I can tell you. These birds are a symbol of the faction that I represent here in Central Virlinia. It's a faction known as the Enclave of the Wild. We have, in fact, collaborated with the Imbroglio before, as well as the Coil of Mayhem. In certain times of strife, it's required that the factions work together. Those of us who wear the symbol of the hawk, we operate quite tactically. There are druids among us, bards, wizards, sorcerers, as well as rangers and fighters and such. We will engage in murder if it leads to a greater good.
So why do you listen for the birds to caw? Like, what does that tell you?
The birds serve usually as confirmation of statements that I am making, as if to punctuate a truth that I am telling about a situation.
So we don't know if they're under a spell because the bird did not confirm.
Wait, say it one more time.
We don't know that the twins are under a spell because the bird did not confirm your statement.
That is true and very insightful, Vanguard. I do not have firsthand knowledge. I wish, if I were close enough to Gilmore or the twins, that I could ask that question.
So maybe that's your next step. While we do all the other hard work, you just go behind the twins and listen for your birds.
Or send someone, like, do you have a person you can send, or like any backup you can provide, or
Like the druids or the sorcerers or the wizards or
Yes.
I
She
noticed the
nods.
warlocks are not listed in there.
No, well, I am sometimes afraid of those who have pacts, otherworldly pacts with the unholy.
Oh, just the unholy. Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
I'll just pat bird on duck on the head.
To the west of the elven forest, to the west of the elven kingdom, is a small village called Aji no Machi. That's where the twins are originally from.
Yeah.
But my scouts tell me they are not currently living there. I believe Gilmore has moved them somewhere. And perhaps my birds can tell me where.
That would be
I
helpful.
mean, I guess if we
you
just
can-
like named off some places and just waited till they cawed.
I'm willing to try if you are.
Storm's Eye.
Yeah, Storm's Eye,
She looks above and no bird flies overhead.
Rovnika,
She looks above and no additional bird flies overhead.
Dadash?
She looks above and a bird flies overhead and squawks over the party.
The twins are in Zadash. Huh?
North Zadash, north of 32nd Street.
Wait, do you
Oh,
mean
they
like
wanna be
north of
caught dead.
Dadash or the northern part?
Yeah,
of
like north, like you have like north Zadash, you have south Zadash, you have like
They have
city
their
center
neighborhood
Zadash.
names too.
Yeah. When you
I
say
can't
this stuff,
remember them,
no additional bird flies overhead.
The artist district.
Instead of a hawk flying overhead, from out of the bushes
Bob Ross.
Oh!
in
Shoot him!
You're the whole
behind
time!
you appears an autumn turkey.
Oh! Hate turkeys.
Giant chicken!
It's terrifying. It scared me.
So does the turkey mean?
Yeah, does the turkey caw at us?
Yeah, it sort of like gobbles and uses its claws to scrape at the ground. It then turns around and walks back into the forest.
Is that an omen? You said hawks are your sign, and that was a turkey.
She cradles her symbol around her neck, looks at it, kind of blows hot hot air on it and rubs it with her tunic and says, I'm not sure if it's working, but normally that doesn't happen. I count that as a coincidence, Vanguard.
All right. Well, I guess we'll look around Zadash after we finish up elsewhere.
I think that's a good idea, but I would be very careful. There are Kaifers committing crimes, and it sounds like if Hezlel is on the town council and was involved in this trade, there might be somebody else on the town council involved in this trade. I would love to see justice.
Yeah, do you think it could be Ernie?
It could be. I would not rule it out.
Yeah.
Didn't we learn something about Ernie that made us kind of feel like Ernie was just more like self-gratifying versus being on the bad side of everything?
Somebody cast a spell on Hezlel, where Hezlel also had to tell the truth. It might have been a Zone of Truth spell, where Hezlel said that she believed Ernie was like not intelligent enough to be able to do some of these schemy things, but that if he were involved, there are some like neighborhood contacts that you can investigate, and Hezlel gave you a list of names.
Yeah. Ari twins disturbing Oliver, Virlinia, Ernie Torlini, Goody Two Shoes. Centaur lady knows the password to the monster calling box. Don't know who the centaur is. I really am bad at names.
Hezlel Rigatoni was a centaur.
Tortellini and Tiziano very anti-Kaif.
Yeah, Tortellini and Tiziano, correct.
All right. Well,
while we have you, sorry, Milo, to keep you concentrating so long. When's your birthday?
My birthday?
Yeah.
Well, are you going to give me a present, Aisling?
It depends on how good you are.
I am very good, very wise. I removed the curse from your friend's axe.
I mean, is it today?
It's not today.
Okay, so when's your birthday?
I need to look this up. My birthday is the second weekend of the timber cutting season.
Okay, I will put that in my calendar.
So do you have anything that could like help us on our quest, or just the information? Or I mean, that was all great stuff, really good stuff.
I don't know. Perhaps I do. I would suggest you make your way to Rovnika to solve whatever problems exist at the vault. Maybe take out this Ron DeSantis. Maybe remove him from his sword. Maybe remove him from lasagna.
Okay, so just the information. All right. Well, it can't hurt but ask, I guess. All right. Well, any other questions? Can I drop this concentration thing? I don't think we need.
Oh, hold on. Just one more question. So are we allies now?
If a hawk flies overhead when you are in Rovnika, consider us allies.
All right.
It feels very conditional. Oh, okay.
She winks at Aisling and says, "We cannot all be in the same club."
Oh.
Do you have something in your eye?
Yeah.
Aisling, they're coming on to you.
Yeah, I wink back and I say, "Where do I put my keys?"
Aisling, we don't live anywhere right now. Where would you put your keys?
A bowl was usually provided for this swinger party.
Here, have this pineapple. Why are swingers coming up in my second D&D playing game I've had this week?
Something in the air. Apparently. She does sort of target her look at you, Aisling, and says, I know that one of you is not one of us.
Well, all four of us are not one of you because we don't have birds. Well, we have duck, but that's not a bird. That's a human.
Ducky's not a human. I'm gonna have to draw a line. I'm a human. But
what is a human? But a construct of the mind.
That's true, actually. All right.
Well,
Well,
this was helpful. The sword stuff was really helpful. Good job with that, Kaif. Try not to break the bottles anymore. Milo winks at Duck and gives him a thumbs up. But we'll see you around.
Anger management is really working.
And they gallop off.
Oh, I guess Milo's going. I guess we're coming. He thinks he has a horse still.
I miss my horse.
Milo's a horse girl.
Give him 10 extra feet of movement all of a sudden.
Normal.
Yeah.
Oh my god, there he goes.
Galloping.
Yeah, let's move on to where are we going?
Hazelwood.
Hazelwood.
Hazel Ward. Okay. Give me a moment. I will reset the map.
Just trying to keep up with Elena. The 45.
I'm walking normal speed.
Yeah, I'm still trying to keep
I
up.
have 40 feet of movement.
Oh. So you're 5 feet faster than me.
The party makes it back through the heinous swamps and then west towards Hazel Ward town. It's now around 7 in the evening. Most of the doors are shut and businesses are closed as it's the weekend and people and families are resting. But of course, the Dripping Quill, which is the main pub in town, is open and you see candles are lit. You can even hear from the outside a certain Jesk Queen humming from inside. So at least one person that you know and recognize is currently working in the pub.
Has anyone else noticed that? No judgment, but Jesk is a loud hummer.
Yeah, it's actually quite alarming.
Like, you can hear Jesk from miles away, and it's weird, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You really. Sorry, I was joking mid-sentence. I don't think I could hum that loud if I tried. I don't think I could yell that loud.
I think you could.
Okay. Who are we
That's
going to talk to? The mayor?
Well, I don't know about you guys, but I could use a bath and a nap.
A bath.
And something with the hair. You could do the hair again while you're here.
I mean, it's basically stubble. It's only been a week since it last got burnt off, so it needs
Two
some time.
eyebrows right
Nope,
now?
just a little.
Little egg
guy.
guy with really long legs.
Humpty Dumpty only wishes.
So yeah, I'm gonna go buy us some rooms. I guess let's go buy some rooms and.
I don't think we need to buy
Yeah.
them. I think we can get them for free.
Oh yeah. Work your magic, Aisling. Let's see what happens
Okay.
here.
Let's go to the mall. The bar.
By mall, you mean the bar? Yes, okay. All right.
Is that How I Met Your Mother? Let's go to the mall.
I don't know the reference.
I watch trash TV.
So the party walks into the Dripping Quill and loudly humming to themselves by the main bar is Jess Queen. You see he's got a bowl of something that looks like it has roasted beets, maybe in olive oil. He's kind of munching away while humming. And in the northwest corner of the room, sitting alone, petting a sort of gray and white tabby cat, is a certain Senor Schlafty, the mayor of Hazelwood.
This guy never learns.
But,
Isn't he allergic to cats?
oh yeah. Well, if he can tell us good information, I don't care that he's allergic to cats.
Just keep your distance. He's a sneeze spitter.
Mayor Schlafty, hello.
Mayor Schlafty, carrying the cat in one arm, raises to wave his hand in the other arm and says, "Good evening, Vanguard." Oh, sorry. Miss Tweety over here has been having a bad day, and now I'm having a bad day. Excuse me. Oh, Aisling is with you. Aisling is with you.
Yes,
Yes.
Aisling is often with us. They're a member of the Vanguard.
It's very odd. We are always together.
Yeah. Hi, Jess. Just saying hello. Great humming. I'll go sit down with the mayor
Okay.
and like sort of put my sit like this so that I don't breathe in.
Okay. Anybody else walking to the mayor or towards Jessica or something else?
I'm gonna go to Jess because the mayor is weird.
Are you
Okay.
at 7 hit points? No.
No.
Okay.
This is probably from the last time we used this map. That's from the drag show. Mm-hmm. And then Milo, what would Milo like to do?
Milo's just gonna ask for a room and then go take a bath and go to bed because he's exhausted.
Okay. So Milo already knows this. It costs 8 silvers for a single room.
Does everyone want their own room?
I can share if people want, or I can get my own. Doesn't really matter to me.
We'll take a lot.
I don't take a lot of space.
2 rooms?
2 rooms.
Okay.
All right.
Jess carries over a very large, heavy-looking tray to you, Milo, and kind of curtsies a little bit and says, "Thanks, Vanguard, and we've got some beer on the house for all of you."
Thank you.
I'll take mine in my bath. Thank you, Jess.
Yes, yeah. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome, babe. I'm so happy when I get to see people that are. I consider you friends now. I hope that's okay that I call you that.
All right,
Sure.
we'll see why not. Yeah, you've been nothing but nice to us.
Yeah, you did help fix what was going on in my parents' attic, and so I'm now at peace with things that are going on in my family's life. I just want to thank you and Aisling, of course, for being such kind allies.
Oh yes. All credit goes to Aisling in my mind.
It does.
So Jess kind of leaves you with the beers and gives you the key to the room upstairs, and so it seems like Milo is retiring for the evening.
Milo, don't forget to say goodbye to the mayor.
Milo just walks upstairs.
So Duck and Olena are speaking to Senor Schlafty, the mayor. What are they talking about?
Mayor Schlafly, were we supposed to get some sort of information from you?
Mayor Schlafly darts his eyes around the room and says, yes. And he does it in a whisper.
Do you want to go somewhere else to talk, like to our room or something, or?
Can we all agree to whisper?
Or
Jesk still doesn't know I'm in the Faceless Men.
oh, okay, yeah.
Hey, Jess.
No.
Your humming is beautiful. But I can't really hear it. Can you hum a little bit louder?
Oh, okay. Thanks, Duck.
Oh God, too loud, too loud.
You see her from upstairs. Oh my God, turn it down.
Jesk responds by eventually adjusting to hum at the appropriate loud level so that it doesn't look like Jess can overhear what the 3 of you are talking about in the corner of the pub.
Beautiful.
Jess, why are you humming so loudly?
He
Dear,
likes the sound of it, Aisling.
something came over me, my dear Aisling. I've been in such a good mood. I don't know. Your friend Duck encourages me. And I'm very happy to see you again.
So loud. It's fine. I don't think they want us overhearing what they're talking about.
You mean Schlafly and your friends?
Yes.
Should I walk over there with some shots?
Not yet. Give them like 3 minutes to really get into the meat of the conversation, and then
Okay.
walk.
Okay, tell you what. I'll go in the back and get some shot glasses and shots, and you wait right here. You okay? You're okay by yourself, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, Jess. Please go get just me and you shots, and then walk right back over here.
Okay.
Aisling,
think-
you're being sketchy. Oh! A harmony. Humming harmony.
Are you humming in harmony with Jesk?
Yes.
All right, so Duck and Olena are speaking with Schlofty, and what exactly are you talking about, the three of you?
Vault.
Oh, yes. So, the Faceless Men has some information for the Vanguard. Where should I start? The front of the vault or the back?
Oh, we start in the back.
Start in the back. Okay. So there is a rear entrance. I can't even give a straight face.
I'm sorry. Why is that? You got the rear entrance?
There's... shoot! It's the cat. It's this cat. Oh my. Woo. So, Vanguard, there is a rear entrance to the bank vault that was built by a collaboration between a group of dark gnomes and the famous Craghaven clan of dwarves. They actually worked together to build a network of tunnels beneath the vault. This would be a very sneaky way to get into the most precious treasures inside the vault. But I have to warn you, many of the traps and puzzles set up in these tunnels were installed by the Imbroglio.
We've defeated their puzzles before.
Yeah. Well, I am willing to help you with this. It would cost you 500 gold, but it's a ring that enhances your intelligence.
Oh, the city council has a dash is good for it. Just send them an invoice.
Oh, well, we are starting to trust the city council a little bit less than before. But you would be able to buy the ring from me at a fair price.
So 250?
500, Vanguard.
400?
Well,
We're doing a great service to the land. I just want you to know that.
Yeah, we're taking on all the risk.
could one of you make a persuasion check, please? You can decide that.
Relatively persuasive, but
Plus 10.
That's a bard.
va 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 va.
A barbarian and a warlock walk into a bar.
And I'm going to give myself advantage on it.
Okay.
29.
29. All right. I will sell it to you for 400.
250.
That is a 20% discount, Duck.
Oh, I said 250.
Do you know how much work it takes to get a ring like this?
I just bat my eyes at him. But we're here to help you.
Yes, and I've lowered my price considerably.
Okay, fine. 350.
400 it is. And he puts out his paw, his hairy, kind of fat hand to shake your paw hand. I don't know what Kenkus have.
There's so much cat hair on that.
Yeah, there is.
Fine.
So it's a ring of intelligence +1. It does not require attunement.
I'll throw 100 gold into it.
Oh, I just paid him 400.
Oh, well, you're sleeping, Milo.
When you
Take
tell me
200.
about it in the morning.
Doc, take 200 of my gold.
Okay.
I think that just out of game, I should probably have it because my intelligence is already so good.
Probably.
Since I think it would
Is
make
it
my
+1
negative.
to the base score, or is it +1 modifier?
+1 modifier.
Okay.
I think
It would make
so. Works,
my
right?
negative one's a 0, and I think that's really important.
Okay,
I am
so
not wise.
No, I believe the Vanguard is very smart. And by smart, I mean suspiciously motivated and really tenacious.
oh, that's great.
That's pretty good.
Will this help with traps, though, too?
I have advantage on traps perception.
Oh, that would be very helpful. If you go in the back, by the way. Did you want to hear
Yes.
about going through the front entrance also, or?
Yeah.
Bleh. No.
Wait, is Aisling over there now or not? Aisling just making noises.
Nope.
So, Ron DeSantis likes to stand guard out front with several, shall we say, minions of his that also guard the vault. It's a more direct way because it's much easier to get to the central vault inside the bank, but it also could be dangerous in different ways because of the type of creatures that serve as the guards. We do know that there are multiple elementals that serve as guards to the Rovnika Bank, as well as multiple cyclops that serve as guards. So you must be steady of hand to use your sword or axe, as it were. Looks at Elena to take this man down.
Really, it sounds like the back door is the way to go.
Mm-hmm. Can you draw us a map to the back door?
Yes. So he draws the sort of entrance way to the map and says, when you enter, there are going to be 3 different pathways. The most direct pathway is to go straight ahead. And there will be some additional rooms before you enter the trap door, the hatch, the wooden hatch that leads to the bank. If you go left or right after the entryway, we haven't quite mapped out what's down there, but we're pretty sure there are multiple troglodytes in these dwarven tunnels, in addition to some of the puzzles that I mentioned earlier.
And where is the back door in the first?
Oh, it's located underground, southwest of the bank in Rovnika. If you meet my colleague, her name is Ella Mentory. She's a queen at the Prancing Pony. She can tell you exactly where it is. In fact, she can give you a set of keys, a set of sort of like universal keys, shall we say, to help you unlock a few doors.
Oh, that would be really great. Is the Prancing Pony here or is it in Rovnika?
So this is a place you haven't been yet. It's a pub in Rovnika.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Mayor is kind of like stroking the tabby cat. It's purring a little bit. He then pauses and say, but let me know what time of day you're going, because at nighttime, Elementary goes by Fella Mentory, and that's his boy name.
Okay. I don't really know what time we're gonna get there, but can we just address them
As
elementary in the evening?
I think you would be able to get away with it, especially because one of you is one of us. And makes eye contact at Aisling and then looks back at the 2 of you.
Yeah, I'm not sure why Aisling's sitting over there by themselves.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Have you been listening to this whole conversation, Aisling? I imagine yes.
No, the humming is still loud.
Okay.
I have some additional information for you, Vanguard. Ron DeSantis has a girlfriend.
Yes.
Yeah.
A hideous, foul-mouthed, bad-tempered girlfriend.
Don't talk about
Oh,
Milo like
wait.
that. He's not down here.
Oh.
But somehow they make it work because they've been together for so long. Her name is Lasagna Del Rey.
Yes. We've heard of her.
Oh, really?
And, did you know this already?
Who told us this? I can't remember. Heslo?
I can't
It was
remember.
Heslo.
Okay.
So, did you know that Ron DeSantis has a very deadly sword?
Yes.
Did you know that...
He likes to sleep with it? Yes.
Yes, he does. Vanguard, you're so far ahead. Oh my goodness, I'm so impressed. I had to sneeze. I'm very sorry. It's not you. It's not you, little Tweety. He looks back up at you and says, did you know that she takes his sword to get sharpened once a day?
Not the direction I thought that was going in, but okay.
Me
Where
too.
does she sharpen his sword?
In the back door.
In her bank vault?
She takes it. He doesn't catch on any of his innuendo.
That's fine. He doesn't need to.
She takes it to a weaponry named the Green Mace, and has it sharpened once a night, usually before dinner, because he likes to be able to use the sword as a knife to stab his steak at the dinner table.
That's weird, but okay. We all have our kinks.
Yeah, so that might be a great opportunity to remove one of his most precious items from him, if you think you need to. Otherwise, I would say go through the front door and take out all the minions along with Mrs. Rhonda.
Should we go in the back door while the sword is being sharpened? Or should we go steal the sword? This is with Duck.
I think we should try to steal the sword. Well, but if we stole the sword, then he'll be on high alert.
That's the risk. That's exactly the risk.
If we got over there, we were managed to maybe capture Lasagna and then run back over to the bank. He may never know that anything happened to his sword.
You would have to be
think
very,
yes,
very
go for
fast.
The sword?
You
think yes, go for the sword?
I would think yes, go for the sword if we thought we could get back to the bank before he would anticipate something being up.
Do we know anything about Lasagna as a fighter, or?
Schlafty sneezes again.
Bless you.
Oh, Tweety! Oh, Tweety! You shouldn't have had those beats earlier. Oh my goodness!
Can I insight check him? Is he giving signals to anybody?
No.
Oh, okay.
Well, I do know that Lasagna Del Rey is a very experienced goblin. She's fought a lot of battles, is what I mean by that.
Okay, that's not very reassuring.
She is known to be armed with a shield at some times that she uses to bludgeon her victims. It's quite disgusting.
Okay.
What if we went and we befriended her and helped her see that she's in a toxic relationship?
Ooh, that's very clever, Duck. I knew you were smart.
And then we got her on our side.
You're pretty charismatic, so that could work.
Maybe she's just, what is it, Munchausen syndrome or something?
Huh?
Nope, that's not the right one. I don't know. I skipped that course. When they started talking about Munchin, I got hungry and I left, so I didn't actually learn about that one.
Oh no. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's a good idea too. We can ask our friends what they think as well.
I mean, if you like, Duck, I have another item for you that you could purchase. It's a periapt of persuasion. It's this nice, nifty little amulet you could wear around your neck. It's also 500 gold.
Is it 500 gold?
I don't know. If you could come up with as clever a pun for calling yourself smart, I'd be much willing to sell this at a lower price. How smart are you, Duck?
Like an acrostic poem? Is that what you want?
I love an acrostic poem, in fact. Give me an acrostic poem and I will lower the price. Uh-oh, Cody's smiling.
He said smart, so just give him the SMART goals acronym.
Oh, yeah.
Is that from work?
Yeah. Wait, I can't remember what they are.
Specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and timely.
Wow.
Are you okay, Will?
Doc,
or if you really want to do it, would be return on investment instead of realistic.
Doc, it sounds like you've attended university at some point. That was an excellent answer.
I'm pretty smart.
You are indeed. All right, my fine friend. Let's lower it to 250. I will sell it for 250. If you want it.
I'll take it. I like shiny things.
Okay, so also this does not require attunement, and anybody can wear it. It's not class. It's not tied to any class.
What is it?
A periapt of persuasion. It grants you +1 on all persuasion checks.
Do you want this, Elena?
No, I think you should take it. I'll take the Ring of Intelligence or whatever it is, since I am good at detecting traps in theory.
Mayor starts yawning. He looks at the clock on the wall and says, "Excuse me, Vanguard. Do you have what you need?"
Yeah, I think so. I mean, what else really unless you are thinking of anything else that you have.
My only piece of advice is leave no trace. Don't let them know that you are tailing them, because they will come after you, especially Gilmore.
I think we knew that already.
Stealth might be particularly useful around the entrance, either entrance of the vault that you take?
We are a stealthy bunch.
We've been here enough times to kind of have a idea of the business, right?
Like the pub?
Yeah.
Yes.
So, how do they normally serve their checks? Like, do they have are they given a receipt and then the waiter will come back later and take your card kind of thing?
Usually pay on the spot, pay the coin straight away.
Do they have tabs, you think? Can I go behind the bar and look where I think the notebook of how much
like the
people
ledger?
owe?
Yeah,
Yes.
make a perception check.
That word. That's the word I want.
Ledger. Yes, there might be a ledger.
Oh, you stupid head. 9.
I mean, so the interesting information that you find in ledger is names of past folks who have stayed the night at the pub, at the tavern.
Is Schlafty's name on here anywhere?
Schlafty's name is not on there. You would recall that Schlafty actually lives in the mayor's home, which is across the square, going south.
Okay, well, while I'm back here, I'll just take a bottle of middle shelf wine.
Aisling, as you do this, Jess has returned to see you pulling out a bottle of wine from behind the pub. And Jess says, Aisling, what are you doing?
You weren't here, and Schlafty was getting annoying and wanted wine. He's like, I just want wine. So I was going to get him the bottle of wine so he would leave.
So are you going to pay for that?
No, he's supposed to pay for that.
The mayor is going to pay for that?
Does the mayor not pay for his drinks around here?
The mayor should pay for his drinks, but if you look at the time, I think the mayor is looking to retire this evening.
Do you want a tip?
What kind of tip? What do you mean? A coin? A copper?
Roughly 500 gold worth of money that he just took from my people, so I think he owes that for this nice, fancy bottle of wine.
So Jess' eyes are like really big. She's not quite sure what to make of all this. Wait, are you being deceptive, Aisling? Because I don't know whether to call.
Deceptive. No, I'm telling him that I'm trying to extort money from the mayor by giving him this wine and charging him 500 gold for it. So I'm being truthful.
So you're being true. Okay. But Jessica's trying to figure out what this is. So could you make a persuasion check, actually? I feel like that sounds closer to persuasion.
Yes, I'm great at these. 17.
Jessica says, if you think you can get did you say 500?
Yes, that's the starting price. It might go down.
If you can get 500 gold, I will gladly take it and put it in the tip jar.
Okay. So I'm going to take it over to the mayor on his way out.
Okay. It's at this point that the mayor is starting to bid adieu to Olena and Duck, asking again, anything else that you need, Vanguard?
I don't think so.
I mean, just can you keep an eye out for the genie for Gilmore? If you folks can find out any information about him, that would probably be pretty helpful.
Well, I can pass on any information to you in the form of some written post that you would be able to pick up at the Prancing Pony. That's the pub that my friend works at.
Great. Amazing. Thank you.
Yes. Good luck and be stealthy.
Do you have anything to help with stealthiness?
He looks like in his pockets, outside his pockets, puts the cat down to kind of dig both hands in his side pockets, and he pulls out nothing in his palms.
Oh, okay. That's okay. No worries. Just figured I should ask. You're here, so.
Yes. Good luck, Vanguard, and be smart, be stealthy.
No
and he starts to head towards the exit.
So as they're kind of finishing that, and he's going through his pockets and saying, "Oh, I don't have anything," I'll do a little something with the wine, and all of a sudden it's twice its size.
That's a spell. Okay.
So it's one of those like novelty bottles,
Okay.
and I'll take it over as way out, and I'll put a little wing around the mayor and say, "Mayor, let me walk you out." Also, by the way, look at this wine. Isn't it so great? It's on discount right now, and I think it would
Great.
be really good. It's strawberry wine, I think.
Strawberry wine. Aisling, I shouldn't be drinking past this hour.
Well, you don't have to drink it now, you weirdo.
Well, is this a present?
It's multiple things. It could be yours for a price, or it could be yours for a relationship, or it could be yours for free.
Oh, I'll take it for free. Thank you very much.
But you don't get all of it for free.
How much do I get?
Well, let's see. We've done a whole lot for you, in this whole town, and we still get charged a whole lot for things to continue to help you. So, a drop. You get a drop for free.
You do know that I roll with you do know who I roll with under the ground.
The mole people?
And to this point, you can tell that he's referring to Facial Ray and some of the other faceless men that you met earlier.
Do I know who you... Obviously, I know who you roll with. You inducted me into your little play group.
I did do that.
Yeah.
Well, do I get any free wine, or am I going to bed alone?
So, do you want to know what you get for a price?
I just want to know that you and your friends are actually going to take out this Ron DeSantis.
Okay, so if we were going to take him out, that would be like a full bottle of wine.
Uh-huh.
But I think we could do that for 1,000 gold.
Uh-huh.
So you could have this bottle for 1,000 gold.
Aisling, I'm in no mood to bargain. I think I'm just gonna go to bed. Your friends have what you need. Good luck tomorrow.
I have one more, and you're going to listen, because I won't let you go.
What is it?
I will give this to you for free, all of it.
Uh-huh.
But you need to add one more member to your group.
Oh. Who?
You know who.
Your friend upstairs? The one that went to bed?
Treat you really nicely. Let you drink for free. Probably hides your name if you ever get a room here. Sitting over there at the bar, eating beets and humming really loudly.
Oh, you mean Jessica?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know that Jessica's talented enough.
Sir, I mean this with no ill... Actually, I don't have... You're allergic to cats.
What? That's the second time you've told that to me.
And by hanging out with him, you sneeze a lot. Therefore, because of the cats, you have a shitty life because you sneeze a lot. You're not the brightest light bulb on the tree right now. So I don't think your judgment of how talented someone is really that trustworthy when you still have a cat on your shoulder and you're swelling like a fucking blueberry.
Aisling, when you tell the mayor that he's not that smart and he should understand that he has these allergies, you hear the sound of a hawk fly overhead.
Oh, and now you know who I roll with above the ground.
He takes the wine bottle. He tries to take the wine bottle from you and says, so how much?
One more membership.
I'll do it.
Great. On your way.
She trots out with the wine.
I'll go back to Jess. Look at that. and I'll give him 400 gold.
I'm gonna cry.
Why are you?
Oh no, I gave myself 400 gold. Hang on.
Oh,
Go ahead.
are you? What? What are you saying here, Aisling? Or
I got the mayor to pay $400 for this gold. No, for this wine.
I don't believe it.
Also, be on your best behavior and dress really nicely for the next. Oh God, he's slow. Month.
I
There
should
could
dress
be-
nicely for the next month.
Yeah, there's not that you don't always dress nicely, but wear your nice bar clothes.
Okay. What's gonna happen here?
I told him he also owes me a favor and that he should throw you a surprise.
For me?
But I can't tell you what it is. It's a secret.
He starts just starts tearing up at this generosity that it seems like they've not witnessed before, and you can tell that Jessica's sort of speechless in this moment, but also is trying to express gratitude. So he's like sort of humming and then sort of speechless when his humming runs out and doesn't know how to respond to all this. This seems like a very nice gesture.
And I think now we shall all go to bed because it's bedtime.
Jess sort of puts his fist in one of those knuckles as if to like salute you, and they're sort of like, put her there, Aisling.
And I forget what to do with it, so I just like clasp it with two hands and be like, and also to you.
Good night.
Good night.
Jess calls out at Elena and Duck. Hey, you in the corner, last call.
Oh, we're good. Thank you, Jess. Well, I'm good at least. Duck, do you need anything?
I'm good.
Is there more water upstairs for a bath?
Yeah.
Right.
Your rooms are next door to Milo, and there's hot water up there in the vat.
My hero.
You're my hero.
Huh. Okay. I'm gonna go take a bath.
All right. Jess starts wiping all the tables down, and it seems like the party is retiring for this evening.
Yes.
Is that correct? I'm going to give everybody 250 experience points. 250.
Did you level up?
What? Milo's leveling up?
Right before a long rest, too.
Yeah, I took a bath. I leveled up.
Okay, so let me know your new hit point, Max, and what things you're taking, because that could impact what happens in this last hour. Oh my goodness, level 8?
Add 250, right?
250.
250.
Wow.
Level 8.
Did you say
Two level
250 or
eights.
5,000?
5 or 750 actually. 750.
Can't add the feat I want. I don't think we have access, or I have access to it in D&D Beyond, even though it's player handbook.
Which one?
Just tough. Doubles
That's
your.
weird.
Let's do it.
Is it
I
in the
only have 3.
marketplace?
What?
Is it in the marketplace?
Oh, I don't know.
I've bought a feat before for like $199. Because I'm a loser like that.
Do you not already have it?
I don't have the sharing option on mine.
Well, that's the one I take.
It gives you what, like 2 hit points per level.
Yeah, the first time it doubles your hit points, or doubles your hit points based on your level. So it'd give me 16 extra hit points this one time,
Whoa.
and then 2 extra every level. Which I don't have good constitution, and I'm a tank, so makes sense, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
Milo, what's your hit max now?
If I take the tough feat, which I don't have right now, but guess I'll buy it later. I'd be at 60 max.
60. Okay.
Yeah.
Why don't you have it? That's weird.
I don't know. I only have 3 that show up for me right now.
Does
It's-
ours not share with people we're in a campaign with?
I
you
think
can
you have to
enable it.
activate it.
Yeah, but it doesn't look like it's. All I have is Grappler, Tavern Brawler, and Universal or Feline Speech. I could talk like a cat the whole time.
I mean, that feels like an issue on D&D Beyond's part. I don't think that's right because you should have more options than that. Because shouldn't you also have like slasher and stuff like that, like I get?
I've never bought a feat. I have the player handbook, and it's just part of the player handbook. But
Right, so it
I've
should
never
be in
bought
there.
D&D Beyond stuff.
Here, I just shared all of our content with this campaign.
Oh, I thought we already had that. Sorry.
Oh, yeah, I thought so too. Maybe it had to refresh or something.
Okay. Yeah, now it's there.
That's weird.
Okay.
Oh, I
What
see.
is- What is feline?
I don't know.
Feline, like, talk like a cat.
Universal language and feline. I'll Google it. That's a weird one.
Meow, 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 meow.
Wait,
I know what I'm taking.
That is
Useless.
I don't even see that on mine.
not like we need more cats in this campaign. Is it 65 or 60, Milo? I'm seeing 65 on it.
60 it should be.
60.
I did not roll well on my hit dice.
Okay. I don't know why it's showing as 65, but I'm gonna update roll 20 to also show 60.
Okay, I'll I don't know how to. I'm so bad at doing the hit points. That was the best bath I've ever taken. Milo comes down all beefy.
Listening.
You've just been up there chowing down on creatine.
It's just Kaif. He just only ever always does.
Up there. Don't ask me what I was doing up
All right.
there, man.
So, Elena, I now see you at 71. Does that sound right?
73, sorry.
73.
That's fine.
Okay. 73. So I'll update you on roll 20 also. 73. Wow.
Yeah. That makes a lot more sense.
Yeah. Everybody good? Everyone getting a full night's rest?
Yes.
Oh, so what'd you guys learn last night?
Oh yeah, come into our room and we can have a chat about everything we've learned. We relay everything that we learned.
As Elena is relaying what she learned from last night, she does have some traces of a memory of the last dream that she had the night before, where her horse Cabernet is sort of dancing above her bed, hooves swaying back and forth, yellow eyes kind of glowing angrily as this sort of air comes out of the horse's nostrils, leaving a trail of white smoke.
Mm-hmm.
The horse
She's
looks
angry for not letting her go. We're gonna be back to get you, bitch! I say in an Emily accent, because Emily doesn't really like horses that much. They're big and scary.
and the image fades when Elena says this to Cabernet.
Yeah.
Who are you talking to, and what is that strange accent?
I'm from Boston now.
You need to park the car.
I'm gonna pack the horse and have a yard.
Elena, could you also make a perception check, please?
I'd love to.
Elena, you need to stop eating cheese before bed.
5.
Could somebody else make a perception check, please?
Embarrassing.
Sure.
Elena, you wake up and you are not totally present, but you think something is going on in the pub in this moment.
I think something is going on in the pub at this moment.
18.
18.
Oh, God.
That's always
I'm the
Aizen.
wisest of all of us.
Aizen, you can hear what sounds like a very large flapping noise of wings coming from outside the pub.
Is it a turkey?
One way to find out.
I look out the window.
Look out the window. Good idea. You look out the window and you see the shadow of some large creature hovering over the pub, creating a shadow on this sunny morning.
Hey, friends, come look at this cool shadow outside.
Oh, that's a big ass bird.
I think it's a dragon.
I'm going to open the window, lean out the window, and say, "Hello."
When you do this, Elena, you see the two large wings beating of an aquamarine colored dragon kind of floating, hovering above the pub. It is enormous. And when you look outside, kind of open your mouth and wave, it drops 6 coins on top of you, and they all sort of land on your
I swallow them.
They then clink and roll onto the floor of the bedroom that you're sleeping in.
Do I recognize these coins?
You most certainly do. They look identical to coins that have fallen on you earlier in the campaign in the underground fight club.
There's a dragon.
Almost.
Okay. Hey, King. Could you leave us alone, please?
The dragon actually disappears, and what's left are the 6 coins kind of all rolling across the floor. And Duck recognizes them.
Gilmore knows that we're here.
Maybe it's a scare tactic.
Yeah. I mean, we're going to have to face him at some point. If we die, we die. But, like, why would he send a whole ass dragon?
We have Milo on steroids over there.
That's true. Look at him. He's real buff right now. It kind of freaks me out.
Did a couple push-ups before bed. It's fine.
Milo's voice is changing.
Okay. So, to Rovnika?
Yeah.
That, or we could get the sword from Stonica.
That's also... Oh.
It's in an opposite direction from here, though, isn't it?
Correct. Rovnika is directly east. You're going to pass Tanoshimi Pass, which is the mountainous snow area. You would then pass the Malashna Swamps, where most of you have been before, and then Rovnika is due all the way east on the edge of the coast. Stonica is south of there. It would take you much longer to get there.
Okay, Rovnika it is.
Is this where my flower is? That I paid for, my gilded flower.
You paid for it in the arts district in Zadash.
We are not in Zadash.
No, you're currently in the town of Hazelward.
Aren't your parents supposed to be delivering my flowers somewhere? Don't they know where we are?
No, I don't think so. Do you want me to, like, send one of the faceless men?
Send them what?
To get your flower.
We could go and get your flower.
I think that's...
all roads lead to Rovnika, is what they say.
We're going to Zadash.
Well, Zadash is where the flower is, yeah. And Zadash has a road to Rovnika.
I guess technically, yes.
I think if that's
travel montage.
If that's out of the way, that is okay. I will get it when I get it. It's called patience.
I don't have any of that. Is Zadash out of the way?
Not exactly. Zadash is south of Malashna Swamp, so you can go due east and then go straight south, and you get to Zadash by nightfall.
And then get to Rovnika the next day?
Yeah. If you went straight east to Rovnika, you could get there by nightfall as well. But you couldn't go to both Rovnika and Zadash in the same...
So we add an extra day, but we get him his flower.
Yeah, we can do that. We do that.
So the party's going to Zadash.
Yeah, just to pick up his flower and then, like, dip out before we get into trouble.
Yeah, as in, like, in and out.
I
don't like it when you do that.
We all die.
Well, that's because Zadash has changed a little bit since the last time you've been there.
We did kill... Oh, maybe we don't want to go to Zadash. We did kill Heslo.
Can you just...
They don't know that.
Your parents a message and say...
Sure.
We're going to Rovnika.
Can you drop off the flower in Rovnika, or can you have someone drop it off for us?
Yeah.
You want me to do that? Okay. I will go to the local postal service.
Which is actually Jess Queen, is the local postal service.
Hello, Jess. I have a letter to send.
Oh, yes, Queen. I'm happy to serve you, Miss Elena.
Thank you.
Post haste.
Post haste, yeah. Is there like a fee for express delivery? I'll pay it.
3
Going
coppers.
to Zadash. All right, here you go.
3 coppers. Wow.
To Zadash. To your parents.
Indeed.
Stop. What's the message you want to send?
Oh.
Bring gilded flower to Rovnika.
Please.
Bring gilded flower to Rovnika, please.
Pick up from this person.
Pick up from the jeweler, presumably.
We already told them where they volunteered to bring it to us.
Okay. But now they know you are going to be in Rovnika.
Yes.
I will get this in the post within the hour.
Lots of love.
At the Prancing
Yeah.
Pony, right? But not the Tolkien one. The other one.
The other one.
The better one.
So we can't be sued by the Tolkien estate.
Jess kind of whispers to you, Aisling, I think the queens here in Hazelwood are better.
I think you are continuing a fight that is already inside of a fought written community. So maybe we don't perpetuate that. We just accept everyone and no one's better or worse. Everyone is just themselves.
Rovnika!
Okay.
Milo continues to gallop. Does he still have his plus
No.
10? Okay.
It would have gone away at. Well,
Okay. So party is
Good
kind of
point.
chatting along the eastern road as they take it all the way to the city of Rovnika this evening.
Well,
Are the party talking about anything or doing anything else during this voyage?
That was a nice bath, and I'm glad I got to whip out my tiger striped coat again. This is such a nice. I hardly get to wear this thing.
It does look nice.
I think mine's blue.
yeah, no, it would go away with a long rest.
Okay. 0.
Are we gonna be like at Tanashimi Pass? Like, are we gonna be near what's her mouth?
Okumanohaha?
Thank you.
You could pass by her place. And then you would get to Rovnika very late, but you would get to Rovnika at night. So it's possible.
No.
I think we could talk about our plan on the way to Rovnika.
Yeah.
Okay.
So here's what I'm thinking. I mean, if we get the sword away from Ron DeSantis, right?
Mm-hmm.
He'll be a lot weaker. All we have to do is really get his girlfriend, who seems like a pretty good fighter from what you tell us, but maybe we don't have to fight her at all. We can convince her, maybe that what she's doing isn't great. I mean, Duck's pretty convincing fella. They can. What are your pronouns, Duck? Sorry.
Bird.
Oh, I thought you didn't like that. Oh, okay. I called you a bird like the first day we met, and you got pretty mad at me. But
That's true.
yeah, we could. We could just try and convince him, and then get the sword. And I don't know if we can convince him to fight with us necessarily, but at least weaken him in some way. And then.
Well, what do we know about lasagna?
Goblin.
They like
There's many layers.
power, I think.
They like to bash people with their shield.
It's at this point the party realizes it might help to lend an ear and search for rumors about Ron DeSantis and lasagna once you get to Rovnika.
Good idea, since we're already going to meet Fella or Ella. Well, it'll be Fella by the time we get there.
Mm-hmm.
Who knows where the back door is? I figure even if we get the sword, we still go in through the back.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Ogres and all that, they're pretty big. If you didn't know.
Yeah, and I think going through it'll all depend on what happens with lasagna. I think. I mean, we'll go through the back no matter what, but I think if we could find some way to dissuade her from either participating in the fight or maybe like convincing her that there's more power for her on her own, like she doesn't need some man holding her back.
I'm also wondering, maybe Rhonda is like unfaithful or something. Maybe there are some rumors we could use against him.
Oh yeah, it won't hurt to do some scouting around. Let's find out what we can. Does anyone need to buy anything? I mean, you guys just paid a lot of money for that stuff. Do you want me to chip in for that, by the way, or?
Oh no, it's good.
Okay. Well, I can tell you this. I'm not the most stealthiest, if you haven't noticed. I mean, I kind of clank around a lot when I walk, but,
Especially now that you walk like this.
well, I got to show my authority and muscle gains to everyone, you know?
He's quieter actually because he's. Yeah. Do we have anything? Do we have like somebody who can cast Pass Without a Trace? I can't remember if that's this party or not.
Yes. I can help with that.
Sling.
I can help us be sneaky as Snux.
Huh?
Do we need to be sneaky right now?
No.
No.
Oh.
Just when the time comes.
All right, well, let's get a place as close to the vault maybe as we can and scope it out for a couple hours, days.
Weeks.
It depends on what time we
years?
get there. I think we need to go talk to Fella
Yeah.
because they actually know where the vault is, like the back door of the
Yeah.
vault is.
So
And
for,
you have
for
to
those of
see-
you whose first time it is in the city of Rovnika, it's a small city of about 2,500 people, and the main street, which is called Stradun, is filled with ritzy taverns, armories, provisioner shops. One of the taverns includes the one that Schlafty told you about. On the way there, party members remember hearing stories growing up about the architectural gift of the Craghaven clan. This is a dwarven clan who has been known to help build many major buildings in the city. The party members also know that the way to greet others in the city is to raise a fist and say friendship or amicizia. So that's just how people greet one another in Rovnika. When you arrive, it's already nighttime, and torches and candles are lit all along the main street. You see exactly where Ella/Fella's pub is, as well as where some of the armories are, including the Green Mace. So both of these locations are on this main street. Not hard to get lost. The main street is about, I would say, 200 yards. So it's not super, it'll take you just a couple minutes to walk from one end to another, and you would be able to visibly see all of the shops. You also see a monastery, a couple of fountains, several churches to different gods like Avandra. Palor is represented, and there are actually a fair amount of people out. It's on this slightly chilly fall evening. So what would you all like to do?
With the prancing pony?
I think so. If it's late, I mean, we might as well just kind of tackle that one out.
Well, and do we know if the prancing pony has rooms or not?
Check it out.
Worth trying.
Yeah. Does it look like a bar or does it look like an inn?
Looks like from the outside. So everyone's deciding to go to the prancing pony?
Yeah.
So you know those barbershop poles with the thing that swirls around, like the color stripe that swirls around? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Okay, so on the outside of the prancing pony, you see one with like pink and light blue colors around, pink, white, and light blue stripes, kind of like swirling around as like a beacon, telling people this is the location of the prancing pony. And the front door has like a large half circle cutout, and etched into the front door is a unicorn with which is colored in like sort of like rainbow colors across the mane, as well as a golden horn. It looks like from the outside you can hear like pumping kind of like house music, and people are dancing a lot with their hands. They're doing a lot of hand stuff around their face. It looks like there are a lot of people here dressed in all kinds of different colors. You see people doing acrobatic type stuff from the outside. It looks like a very happening location.
I love a good tut location.
Look at all that hand stuff they're doing.
I'm gonna go in and get my tut on.
So you walk in.
I know I told Jess before we left not to. Infighting is bad and you should encourage it, but I do think I like Jess's bar already because that is not what a unicorn actually looks like. They're the branding. They need more branding work.
Ah!
A slinky figure with a large silver headband and long flowing golden hair, and sort of like a spangly dress, walks up to you and says, Ella, friendship. Are you whom I'm supposed to meet?
Duck, friendship.
Very good.
Oh,
You are
Mona,
one
friendship.
supposed
Hi, fella. Nice to meet you.
Good evening. Is this your first time to the Prancing Pony?
It is.
Drinks! She calls out, and all of a sudden, a gnome appears with a small tray of shots in tiny silver glasses and passes them out to the party.
Duck is already halfway to the dance floor.
Okay.
They have a disco ball.
Yes, there is. Yes.
Wait, are we inside?
I think you're inside.
Oh.
We are now.
I'm reloading.
The map is not inside. We're still on the outside map.
Oh,
But I
okay.
think we're actually in.
Oh
the-
yes, I don't have an inside map yet for this place, but
I thought you were just excited about our disco ball on screen. That's why I was like, oh, a disco ball. But no.
oh yeah, no yeah. Sorry, Duck is
No,
not.
no, it's fine.
There is a disco ball.
I don't know how much longer there will be a disco ball. But
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Um,
Bella, yes, it's very nice to meet you. Yeah, we obviously, have some questions and
Yeah. I was told I'm supposed to, I don't know which one of you is the leader. Two of you look super bulky. Two of you look a little shorty. Who's the leader of this crew?
we don't really have a leader.
we have a leader, but it depends on the situation.
That's true.
We all lead in different ways.
Aw.
That's
I was
very
included in both groups. I was bulky and a shorty, so
So you might be the leader, Milo.
I think I am the leader, guys. But based on that argument there,
Milo. What? Your family's famous, right? The gold kettles, gold pots. What is it?
something like that. Gold
Hands
foots.
over a key to you that glistens with magical energy, and she explains to you, this will help you unlock 2 doors that you do not have the keys to.
Oh, cool.
2 and only 2. Do not try a third; it might disintegrate.
Oh, which
Is
2
it
doors?
to a day or?
Well, I heard you're trying to crack the vault, right? Trying to get in.
Oh, keep it on the hush hush. But yeah.
No, I'm one of the faceless men. I'm here to support you. I love mayhem and I love making money. Let's make money.
Okay.
Under my breath, I'm like, and they won't let Jess in.
And isn't the best way to make money sometimes stealing from the evil people in town?
I suppose.
Depends on who you think is inherently evil.
Well, I've heard some pretty nasty things about that Ron DeSantis who guards the bank.
Oh, do
wait.
tell, do tell.
Well, first of all,
God damn it!
Rhonda does not know how to wear eyeshadow. Second
Many
of all,
women don't. That's okay.
Second of
Don't
all,
judge them.
his politics are threatening to ruin this town. Do you know he's running for Rovnika City Council?
What's
Could you
our
imagine someone with that evil
pronouns?
fist and evil sword taking over? Impossible. But there are so many people who want to vote for this person.
People, I think, are angry and scared, and that is understandable. But it doesn't mean they should vote for somebody who doesn't care about them.
This person cares about collecting more and more money for the rich. The rich have enough, don't you think? Don't you think we need to spread the wealth to the people who are working hard every day, working hard after midnight, people like us?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we have a lot of thoughts. I think we should also test people before they're allowed to vote.
Test? Like what?
I would fail.
Like,
Test of
are you
strength.
voting for the person that I think you should vote for? And if the answer is no, you can't vote.
Oh, like
I don't think that's democracy.
yeah. That's not democracy.
Wait, is this a democracy though? That's the real question. Doesn't
Who
seem
wants
like it.
one of those?
Nobody
Probably-
apparently.
There's a foreign place very far away called it has multiple names. Some people call it America, and some people
USA.
call it
It's USA.
USA, yeah,
I've
USA.
heard of USA, yeah.
They tried democracy for hundreds and hundreds of years, and
It
ugh.
never worked.
Yeah, Donald Trump, when he got elected, that was a mess.
Ella kind of leans in a little bit and says, "You're Aisling, right? Aisling, Copperpot. What's your last name, Aisling?"
These things like Madonna.
It's like Cher, my friend Cher. It's just Aislinn.
Oh, no last name. Schlafty told me about you.
Schlafty is dumb. just putting it out there.
By dumb, what do you mean?
Dummy thick.
You are correct. I should not use that word to describe someone in a negative way. He is unsmart.
Unsmart. You gonna come up with a stupid little story acronym for that? Schlafty loves those.
Yeah, he made us
Yes.
do that a couple
Unsmart. The acronym for unsmart is Schlafty is this.
You know what an acronym is?
Schlafty.
Do you need to roll for intelligence, Aisling?
No, it's not.
No, I don't. It's bad.
All right.
Um,
So, Bella, do you know anything about lasagna?
Yes, I know a lot about lasagna. Lasagna is
Stop doing that!
lasagna is Ron DeSantis' girlfriend. Her breath smells of ricotta.
She looks like a sandwich.
She
I
has
don't want to look at her right now. I don't want to look her in the. Oh, she's making me look at me. Oh God!
I will say, though, she has some-
So good.
She has some of the most beautiful red hair.
Do you know
It's
how
probably
their relationship is?
Do I know what?
How their relationship is going?
Well, they've been together like at least 8 or 9 months. So I assume it's a strong relationship. I don't know what either of them see in each other, but who am I to judge?
Are there
I
any
should
like
not be judged.
rumors about them around town, or like rumors about Rhonda, rumors about lasagna?
So Ella's kind of dancing across the floor, doing more like hand movements and dancing across the floor, doing another shot. And she's like, "Yeah, I've heard tons of rumors. I hear that." Oh, Olena, you know you can get down just like me. All right.
I'm just whacking in the corner.
I've heard lots of rumors about.
WAACK. Don't do that.
Hey, Cody is. I've heard lots of rumors about this lasagna Del Rey. I heard that she. Well, it depends on who you believe, right? Some people think she's in it for the money and power and glory and things like that. Some people think she would be next in line to the city council to be involved with this person. Some people think she actually sees something positive in this Ron DeSantis fella. I don't know. But one thing I do know is that Ron DeSantis carries a sword, Revenant or something like that. Lasagna is responsible for having it cleaned once a day at the armory down the street.
Right before dinner, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
He likes
yeah.
Yeah.
While this is going on, can Duck be on the dance floor, like meeting people and asking about, the just general, oh, what are you doing here? How are you doing? How long have you lived here? What do you think of the politics in the area?
Duck, could you make a Actually, you don't have to make any check. Duck, the first person you run into is a beautiful-looking barbarian Kenku with a huge, sort of two-handed. It's like a halberd of some kind. It's a very spiky two-handed weapon. And she's got a red leather skirt, thigh-high boots on, and very loud, sort of orange sweater with white stripes going down it. And she's kind of dancing with her hands and everything. And she's like, "Oh yeah, I've heard tons of stuff. I heard there is a fire elemental working at the bank these days.
Oh,
I also heard they're guarding an egg inside the vault.
what kind of egg?
A round egg.
That's
So
better
did you say
than
a round
square
egg?
I think it's round.
Round.
As opposed to a square egg?
Oh, have you ever heard of a square egg, my dear?
Egg.
I mean, they're all round, aren't they?
Yeah. I prefer scrambled.
You're drunk. On to the next.
Yeah. What's everybody else doing as this is happening?
Is it after dinner or before dinner?
It's
Sorry.
after dinner now. The
Okay.
time of day is probably around 10 or 11 at night.
You can have mozzarella sticks, probably.
Oh, well, thank you. I was thinking about going to the armory and asking around. Maybe even buying myself something.
Oh,
Yeah,
you weren't
that's
asking about food. Okay. Never mind.
Does anyone want to come with?
Milo, you've picked up enough information from the crowd, and you've walked by to realize that the armory would be closed at this hour.
Oh, shoot. Milo just dances his pain away.
Mm-hmm.
We can go tomorrow.
He's pain dancing. Don't talk to him.
Okay.
Oh, I'll get the DJ to put on a great song for that. The DJ put on Fuck the Pain Away.
Yeah. Oh man, old school.
What else is in the teachers of peaches?
Do we have any other questions to ask Bella?
Thanks for the key, fella.
Yeah.
How many trophies have you won?
Trophies? You mean for my dancing and costumes?
Yeah.
Like my handwork and my paint?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. None yet. I'm just a hostess.
Oh, well, you can be the hostess with the mostest if you just go on stage. That's a song.
Did you make that song up by yourself?
I did. I'm a songwriter, drag performer, drug seller, manager.
One named wonder over here. Happen to have any kife on you? It's at this point that you realize that several people in the room are doing kife.
We all collectively look at Milo.
Still pain dancing.
Milo's
What's in your hand? What's in your hand, Milo? Is that kife? Just take a mental note of the kife doing.
The shadiest looking of the people seems to be a human man, roughly 23, 24 years old. He's in the corner, and you can tell this is the person selling drugs, selling kife to other people. He's kind of got a light mustache and a light beard, something of like a soul kind of vibe about him. He looks handsome, actually.
Which one is that? I can't remember who that is.
Jeb.
In real life.
Nick.
I don't know, actually. Neil?
Nick.
Nick! Thank you.
He was in Les Mis.
There's Nick, Joe, and then the third.
Kevin.
The third.
Evan! I can't remember.
The one that
there's
wasn't cute enough.
There's the fourth one. There's a younger one.
Mm-hmm.
Just kind of like the Property Brothers. There's a third Property Brother, but he doesn't get the shows.
Probably okay.
I'll sidle up to Nick.
Jeb.
I'll dance my way over. Hey, why aren't you dancing?
So at this point, you can see that this person's doing the very flowery movements with his fingers, and he's kind of, it's almost like he's singing. And he says to you, Aisling, oh no, I am dancing. I'm dancing right now. You just can't see it.
I'm sacrificing myself for the team because I think this is weird and it's going to go in a weird place, but I'll stay so you all don't have to. Oh, okay. What can I buy from you?
How many do you want?
How many what? What do you have? You only do one thing?
Well, in case there's a real HELL, I don't want to sell you too many of these. and he opens up his vest. He's wearing a black vest, sleeveless black vest, and you see a couple of small vials of Kaif inside his vest.
Wait, you're still doing Kaif? We've moved on from Kaif. Kaif is not the cool drug anymore.
What do you mean? Are you into Molly? Like, what are you doing?
Oh my goodness. Is there like how are drinks being served? Is it everyone at the bar? Or is there one of those like people with trays?
There's a gnome bopping around carrying a tray of shots.
I'll get the gnome's attention.
Okay.
And get 2 shots.
Okay.
Let's see. Oh, what's your name, by the way, silent dancer?
Rick Bonus.
Rick. Great.
Rick.
Brick.
Well, you can call me Rick, or you can call me Brick. I will answer to both.
Okay. Prick. Let's just take a break for just a second. You don't have a line right now. Here, have a beverage. Talk to me about your business plan. Where do you see yourself in 10 years?
It's a Montag evening. I can make money here because it's happening here in Rovnika on a Monday, and then I'll go over to Zadash, to the Little Head, which you might know is an underground pub, and I'll make a lot of money there on a Tuesday and a Wednesday. I don't know yet if the Black Arms, another pub in Zadash, I don't know if they have restored what's going on there. There's like kind of a weird snake that used to run that place until he ran out last week. You hear about this?
I don't think it got run out. The snakes don't have legs, you silly boy.
Well,
you talking about Zahis?
Zahis.
Yeah. What did you hear happen? Because I have heard lots of things.
I heard there was a very powerful barbarian with like 8 arms who single-handedly destroyed over a dozen monsters by herself.
I think that's
we all stand and shudder in fear of her name, but we don't know her name yet. I wonder who this powerful creature, what to call her.
That's all I've ever wanted Emily Farmer to be known as. People bow and shake in fear before me.
I take pity on you because your business model and your plans, they're just not going to do what you need them to do. So I will tell you her name. Do you want it?
Tell me.
She goes by Emily.
Okay. How do you spell that? A-M-O?
Yep. A-M.
L-Y?
Emily. Yep. You are smart.
Oh, man. Rick Bonus is... yeah.
Who's your boss?
My boss?
Yeah.
Someone by the name of Heslel Rigatoni.
How much of a cut does she take from you? You're too good to be just slinging Kaif.
A significant cut, I would say. She and Blake Deadly, the mayor of Stormslight, take a significant cut out of my business. That's one reason why I kind of want to go solo. You know what I mean? Go solo, ditch the other two.
Oh, like a freaking Destiny's Child.
Yes.
I think you are at least Michelle Williams.
Is that another barbarian with 8 arms who single-handedly destroyed everything?
No, she was the golden sister of a trio of sisters that were manipulated by their mother and father to perform at a young age, and she does not get the recognition she deserves.
Well, by G-O-L-L-Y. That is a story for the ages.
Have you ever met Senior Schlafly?
I do not know who that is.
He is the mayor of Hazelward.
Okay.
Which is not too far from here.
No,
you two would get along swimmingly because the way that you spell things and the way he could come up with what those mean in a very long way.
Yes.
match made in heaven. You should get out of the drug business and get into the spelling acronym business.
Oh, sort of like a duet partner, sort of like an Ollie to my Stan, sort of like a Fran. Yeah, I'd be love to meet.
What was that? What was that last one? You should do that last one again. What was that one going to be?
My Ollie to my Stan.
The next one.
Amoli to my Michelle.
Yep.
Yes.
I'm honored.
I'm the Amoli.
Obviously.
You are. I think you have probably 10 arms, if we're being honest.
Well, speaking of arms, would you like some kaif or not?
No, I don't do kaif. But I do think you should not give any more of your money to your boss.
Okay, so I am trying to look for a breakaway plan.
Oh, I think that plan will come to fruition very soon. Just wait until she asks you for money next time.
Oh, well, I haven't seen her in a few days, but I'll go back to Storm's Eye this weekend.
Nope. Let her come to you.
Oh.
And you go to Hazelward and become the vice mayor.
Me?
And,
the vice mayor, next to Blake Deadly.
No, Hazelward.
Hazelward.
Oh, and Hazelward with Mr. Schlafty?
Yep.
Okay, well, I guess I'll just knock on wood and praise to the high heavens that this is my destiny.
I think it is your DESTINY.
Is that how you spell destiny?
I think so. I don't know.
I thought it was DESTONI, but what do I don't know. I'm
No,
hiding.
that's Tony Braxton. We don't talk about her. But before you go, another one. Tell me about lasagna.
You mean Lasagna Del Rey, that goblin, that mistress that Ron DeSantis is meddling around with?
It's his mistress?
Oh, girlfriend. I don't know exactly.
But she be goblin.
She be goblin. Her dad be goblin. Is that what you mean?
Yep.
I'm pretty sure goblins come from goblins, if that's what you mean.
It is. But is she nice? Do you think she has a nice bone in her body?
Nah. I can't. As a man of faith, I try not to badmouth anyone.
I won't tell.
But she's a real bitch.
Yeah, let's just say I would not be friends with her. I would not want to be alone with her. I don't think she cares about the people of Rovnika.
Who would you rather get into a fight with? Her or Rhonda?
Oh, no. Rhonda is much more deadly and powerful than Lasagna.
Because of that sword, probably.
Yeah. Lasagna has these weak, wobbly arms. She's not that good of a fighter, but she's very, very experienced. She was once with an adventuring team that slayed a whole family of owl bears.
I bet you there were 8 of them, weren't there? 8 owl bears with 8 arms each.
There might have been.
All right, well, thanks for the tips.
Good luck.
Okay. Do better drugs.
It goes back to dancing.
Oh, shoot, I forgot to tell you. See that halfling over there? The one that wears full sets of armor no matter what?
The one with the non-existent eyebrows?
Pain dancing. Definitely go try to sell him drugs.
Try to sell him drugs.
Yeah, he pays double the price usually.
All right, a willing customer.
Yes. Good night.
So Rick kind of shuffles off to the chamber pot room, which is outside of the pub. So it kind of disappears for a moment, leaving the rest of the party to figure out what their next move is.
Guys, I got us prime real estate, a corner booth.
Dance on over to it.
Okay.
Same.
Duck comes over, Milo, Elena.
Do we ever ask if they have rooms here?
Milo, you're going to be offered drugs, potentially.
Oh, okay.
I told him you paid double.
I don't pay double.
It's okay. Just get your pain out somehow.
I don't think that's a healthy thing to do.
You don't have to do the drugs. You could fight.
Oh.
Yeah.
Milo looks to Duck. Oh. I'm all torn here.
Duck would have heard at this point that it costs 14 gold a night for a room. So there are rooms available. You just have to pay up front.
Is it a suite?
A little expensive.
Closet. Duck will get us a room.
Okay.
Split it with ya. 7 gold.
So,
Also,
Yes, sir.
I've heard there's Zahis has died at the arms, and when I say arms, I mean the 8 arms of a barbarian bear. In case you were wondering,
Did we run the
Nice.
hiss out? I can't remember.
Squirrel, yeah. You ruined his business for sure.
Oh, okay.
because Zahis ran the underground fight club that we.
Oh, yeah.
We
didn't we put somebody else in charge of it?
Well, you asked Oksana to take over the fight club, but I don't know if you asked anybody to take over the bar business on the ground level.
Oh, oversight.
Yeah. Just to the fight club, not the bar.
Someone will figure it out.
But yeah, you're famous now,
That's terrifying.
Emily. That's what I told them your name was.
Oh, that's a good idea to hide my real identity.
What'd you all learn?
Camp down for the evening and then try to do the lasagna intercept tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
Apparently, she's actually not a good fighter. She has wobbly arms.
You've heard that from a drug addict. I mean, you can't take that with a big pinch of salt. I mean,
Milo,
no
how many
offense to you.
How many drugs have you done?
Willingly?
And unwillingly.
Unwillingly bumps the numbers up significantly, but
You're addicted.
at least 20 times, maybe.
What a
I've
weird
done
relationship to have with a friend.
20 drugs.
20 drugs.
I feel like there's enabling going on Aisling's part.
Nope.
Okay, yeah. Good.
Did you all learn? I think you learned. I was in the other room, shutting the blinds because it was too dark and people could see in the house. The bar. Did you learn that there was a fire or something?
A fire elemental.
Okay. I thought I heard that, but I couldn't remember.
They're guarding an egg. A round egg.
Have you
Ooh.
heard anything about an egg?
I don't think so.
It's a round one?
It's a round one.
Ooh,
Versus
that's a good
what?
egg. A square egg.
Yeah.
Square eggs hurt like hell.
I don't think anything with an egg has come up before.
Do you think that maybe it's like related to the dragon and they're keeping it hostage so the dragon helps?
That's not a bad idea.
Milo, go ahead and make an investigation check based on that interesting bit of wisdom.
Investigation. 16.
Okay, I'm gonna type this to you in the chat.
Let's ponder on that. You could be onto something, Milo.
You know what? I've heard rumors that this egg was a dragon egg, and I didn't think about it until now.
Oh, where did you hear those rumors?
Because aquamarine dragons are normally docile.
Yeah. Maybe if we learned a little bit more about the dragons in the area, what types there are, what colors, that could help.
Did you get this from a drug addict, Milo?
I'm the drug addict.
This is actually just your intervention.
This whole thing has been Milo's fever dream.
The whole quest.
All right, well, I think we learned all we can here. We got the key. Opens up 2 doors of our choosing. Maybe we do the intercept tomorrow. We could learn a little bit more about. Maybe I'll go get fitted for some new stuff. These chains are a little worn.
We can do that before lasagna comes in.
Yeah, maybe like
Early,
an
get
hour or
your
2
thinking.
before dinner. Yeah. All right.
I mean, everything was closed at 7 though when we got here. Like, do we think they do dinner at like 2?
Mhm.
Could be.
Duck, you have picked up from the conversations with Ella and other people that they probably do dinner at a hour that you've seen before, so something like 6, 7, or 8 at night.
This was just their siesta night.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so let's hit the hay and go ask some questions at the Green Mace tomorrow.
Yep.
Sounds good.
And do we need to go look up dragons?
To the library.
We can do that tomorrow morning.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm good
yeah,
at
yeah,
libraries. I'm really good at libraries. I love them.
And
So many movies.
as it nears midnight and the party starts to retire and go upstairs to the tavern rooms, you hear some loud shaking going on Straduk, the main road outside. It sounds like something large is stomping on the ground right outside.
I
Elena's
look
like,
out the window.
I just do pull in Elena. I just stick my head completely out.
Hello?
you look out. So Elena is the first, I guess, was the first to act. Elena looks through the window of the front door, and you can see the torso of a giant aquamarine colored dragon. It then lowers its scaly head down to eye level with the window of the front door and sees you, Elena. It then opens its mouth and spits hot coins in the air through the window. The coins pierce the window and land on the floor in front of you, burning ashes into the wooden floorboards right in front of your feet.
Yo, what the fuck, man?
After that, the creature flaps its
I
wings.
say in Draconic. Remember that I can speak.
Ooh!
Tell it we can help it, Skid.
We can help you. Is that your baby locked away in the vault?
It's there for a reason.
Why is it there?
It's there for a reason. It's there for its protection.
Tell me more.
It kind of like looks at you very curiously, realizing that you, a human barbarian, are speaking Draconic with it. It then says, Where did you learn that? How do you know my ancestral language?
My eyes flash with a little bit of lightning.
Ooh.
Like, I know things.
You know things. Do you know?
The
Muffin Man?
Do you know my name? Because I know your name.
That's very nice.
Elena
I
Katz.
don't know your name. It's wonderful to meet you.
We've met before.
Have we?
With that, the dragon, the huge dragon, turns around and flies away into the night sky.
Opportunity attack.
Jump on it.
Do it, Elena. Opportunity attack.
I don't have that much reach.
And that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
The dragon is Cabernet.
What the fuck? I
It met you
never
before.
met a dragon before. Have I?
Ah,
Yes.
I feel like Elena would have had, Elena's school would have had the funds to bring in a real dragon to learn Draconic. Something
Probably.
like that.
Giant ass dragon sitting outside the school window, teaching phonetic spelling and pronouns and
Hebrew.
Yeah.
Hebrew and Draconic, very similar.
Like, okay.
I'm gonna for opening up some new locations and finding new characters. I'm going to grant you all an additional 450 experience points. Just need to double check. Aisling, how close are you now to level 8?
Oh, like 3,000.
That feels like a slap in the face.
Very close. And then Duck, how close is Duck?
101.
That did a lot of things. I feel like we could give Duck a
Doug
level up.
danced their heart out. 101
Yes,
XP for dancing. Roll for dancing.
Huh?
Let's see how well you danced to see if it was 101 XP worth of dancing.
Would that be performance?
I think Duck got some good information from the dancing and at Tut night.
22.
22, that's worth 101
That's
XP.
102 points.
Oh.
At least.
It's 100. It's just 100 XP.
Well, let me take I'm going to persuade the DM.
That's torturous.
Oh no, that's so bad. No, that's not
That
right.
was religion.
Yeah, that was a religion check.
Oh god, yeah, religion, gross.
Is the prancing pony from some?
How about a 31 persuasion?
31. Wow. All right. This is the last session.
Tolkien.
It is from Tolkien. Okay, I didn't know that. I found it on dungeon.com. That's Dungeon Generator.
Did you also post something on your Instagram the other day that said Lasagna Del Rey?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Yes, I did. Because I was trying to remember, where did I come up with it? Because I didn't invent it myself. And then I found the original meme that somebody had posted. And so I shared that on Instagram.
That picture, though, was the best yet. It was so good.
Wait till you meet her.
Wait till you meet her.
So, yeah. Good to see you all. Hope you had fun.
Yeah.
I'm glad you all danced and
Dance that away.
Yeah. I'll see you next year.
Yeah, have a good holidays. Happy holidays, everyone.
Yes.
Yes, happy holidays.
Happy holidays. Happy New Year. I will see you in 2024. Oh my goodness.
Oh, yeah.
I know. Gross.
That's a big assumption that we're going to make it that far.
Why is it so bright outside?
We're all just one fireball away.
Oh my goodness. All right, y'all. Take care. It was
Bye,
good
y'all.
to see you.
Bye,
And
y'all.
I'll see you in the new year.
All right.
All right.
Good night.
Bye.